I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another day of 6 o'clock content. Later tonight, we'll have Team of the Week predictions for the first time in a long time, like actual genuine Team of the Week predictions, not a team that EA have handpicked from FIFA 17 or something, which is nice. Not a crazy amount of good cards in there, but there are a few, including a record breaker. With that being said, I've not seen anything today, so I don't think there's anything in the code, so I can't imagine we're going to get any sort of new repeatable pack SBC. Yesterday we had the Player Moments SBC. I'm grateful for the support you've shown on that. That was insane. We might have a new player in objectives, but to be honest, I don't think we will. There are some rumours of it. We are going to get two players? Wow. Okay, we'll have a look at them in a minute. Both only one segment. Both only there for 4 days. Black Cats, which is a small prime gold players pack, tradable, and the 2 rare gold players pack, which have actually been quite decent despite the fact that they are just a 2-player pack. And yeah, obviously that's it. I mean, what else? Why else would there be anything else? Right, so hang on a minute now. Whoa. 75 rated team, exactly gold, probably closer to a 77 with a brick slot. And yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that is worth it. So that's a Sunderland SBC from Scream. That was untradeable, didn't pick up on that yesterday, I do apologise. Any SBC with an untradeable pack, automatically assume I don't like it. I don't think it's a bad SBC, but the fact that the pack is untradeable in June is really annoying. Now, let's go back and have a look at these bad boys, shall we? Oh, the show... Right, okay, so they're Showdown. Okay, I get it. So they're there for 4 days. When do Leverkusen play Mainz? That's on the weekend, isn't it? That's on Saturday. Because that's the final day of the season. Leverkusen Mainz. Yeah, so this is the first of the Showdown. So what happens here is, I believe, one of them gets boosted by 3. So the team who wins, so for example, if Leverkusen win, Diaby will get a 95 rated card. I believe that's the way it works, because you'll see that he has, I mean, maybe you can't see it, but he has a little flame symbol there, and that will ignite, essentially, if they win, and he'll go up by 3 overall. I would very much like to know, or go and have a look, rather. EA Sports FIFA. I want to go and have a look at the whole promo again and read that section that says what will happen to certain cards and what have you. More details on Summer Heat right here. I know you're just looking at that. Let's have a look at the in-game stats of Diaby. Am I the only one not blown away by that? I don't know. Obviously, you're sort of banking on him going up. So here we go. Each week, we'll highlight one real-world football match by releasing a special FUT Summer Heat player item via squad-building challenges for one player from each team from the highlighted matchup. So, Leverkusen and Mainz. Fair enough. The special showdown item from the winning side will receive a permanent +3 overall stats boost. So, if Leverkusen beat Mainz, for example, Diaby will go to a 93. If it's the other way around, you get the idea. In the event of a draw, both items will receive a +1. So, whichever way you look at it, one of these cards is going to at least a 93, if not both of them, and then one of them will go to a 95, depending on who wins. So, that card right there is not a bad card. However, the reactions are very low. The long shots are terrible. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the composure is a little bit on the low side, but his agility, his balance, his acceleration, his sprint speed, they're all really nice. Shot power, attack position is really nice as well. I think that, and of course the short passing is very good. It's a good start. You just would need to hope that Leverkusen beat Mainz in order to get that +3 stats boost, because that then will obviously take the reactions closer to 80. Long shots will be a little bit more respectable. The finishing goes to 90 something, vision in the 90s, strength a bit more respectable, composure's in the 90s. That with the +3 would be a very good card. As it stands, I don't mind it, but what is the requirement? These kind of have to be cheap, don't they? 84 in an inform. I think that's around 70,000 coins. Correct me if I'm wrong. 60, 70 with a Leverkusen player. And then I would imagine that this is going to be the same price. 4-star, 4-star, high defensive work rate on Boetius. He has a League SBC card as well. See, that card again is just... It's not a bad card, right? Good stamina, perfect stamina. You've got decent ball control, good dribbling, excellent agility. The pace is insane. Long shot power is nice. The passing is good, very good. 96 vision, 91 short passing. But the reactions, the balance, the composure, all three of them are low. The high defensive work rate isn't ideal, considering he only has a medium attacking. If it was high, it would be a little bit better. He needs that +3, so you are going to have to gamble. Which team do you think will win? Is it going to be Bayer Leverkusen or is it going to be Mainz? It'll be interesting to know whether they're actually playing for anything. It's the last game of the season in Germany. Mainz are safe, so they are not playing for anything other than position. They cannot get relegated. Leverkusen are playing for Champions League football and they are at home. Now, home form and home advantage I don't really think counts too much these days because, of course, there is no crowd. So you don't get the home crowd on your back. No, not that it really matters if they get it or not, but who do Gladbach actually play? Gladbach are playing Hertha, who mid-table again. So, yeah, Leverkusen need to win. Mainz don't really care too much. So, based on that, I am going to complete Diaby. Not that I think he's a better card or anything. I'm just going to do it because that's the team I'm going to predict to win. And it's only because Mainz aren't playing for anything. So that is Moussa Diaby done. Now, I'm not saying that either of them are not worth it. Both of them are worth it. 92 rated cards for, 60, 70k. They're good cards. They're not as good as maybe they could be, but I think that's because they have the upgrade potential, right? The +1 would make them both just a little bit better, and that would be really nice. The +3 for either of them would be very nice indeed. The Diaby card, in my opinion, is the one that you'd want. Apparently, this is coming in at around 100k rather than the 70 or so that I thought. That's because fodder right now is ridiculous. Luke Shaw cost me 3k. Luke Shaw cost me 3,000 coins. I'm giving up an icon because I got it in swaps. No, I didn't. I got it in the icon pack, and I've packed him back to back now, and I've had enough of him, so he's gone. And Sbc'S was an objective, so he's in there as well. The rest of it is, like I said, just fodder, untradeable fodder apart from Luke Shaw that cost me 3k. It's bang on the money for rating as well. I tried to remove something and it was just down. So there is Diaby done. I am going to complete, I can't say his name properly, Boetius. I'm going to complete him as well. And I'm going to have that hopefully in this video, and I will have both of them reviewed for you tomorrow. I would review them tonight, but like I said, Team of the Week predictions is coming out tonight, and I kind of already planned that. So we'll get to see him walk out. I am excited to use him. I like him in real life. I've got him, or rather did have him on Football Index. That is the worst walkout I've ever seen. Yeah, I had him on Football Index for a while, watched him play a few times because obviously I was interested to see how he was doing. And it'll be good to see, what he does in the future, because he's still very young, of course. And it would be, it's going to be good to see if Leverkusen can get the win. It now gives you a reason to go and watch Bayer Leverkusen play, or Mainz, and hope that one of them win, or hope for a draw if you've done both of them and you want them both to go to 93. I do like it. This would be really good, like, permanently, in my opinion. So, for example, if every single week they did a matchup whereby, I don't know, they pick Liverpool-Everton from yesterday, for example. They give us 2 players. And then every single week they do this for a single fixture. And I think +3 is fine. +1 is a little bit meh. +3 is about the same thing as an inform. These cards have obviously been juiced already. So, yeah, because the highest rated Diaby card is 85. The highest rated Boetius card is an 84 League SBC. So they've already been boosted heavily. That Dutch cam, by the way, has gone up by like 9 in some places, 10 in physical. They do look like good cards. They do. They really do. And I think that both of them are worth one of them is worth a gamble. 2 of them, then you're starting to get into expensive territory. But both 4-star, 4-star, both meta in a way. And yeah, I look forward to reviewing him. As I let the Boetius Summer Heat card play out in the background, which I've just completed, there is a little bit of confusion when this SBC or both SBCs end. It says 4 days, but in typical EA fashion, what tends to happen is it's 5 days, but it'll only show 4. So it's 4 days, 23 hours. That's what normally happens. If that's the case this time round, the SBCs will expire 6 PM Saturday, meaning they finish after the game is complete. If it's not that way, and it's just 4 days and it's not the added hours on top of it, then they end on Friday, which means obviously it's going to be the day before the game finishes. So, if I were you, and you can only afford to do one of them, and you want to do the one that wins, essentially, what I would do is maybe wait until Friday morning, afternoon, and wait to see if it says 24 hours left, or 2 days, or whatever it may be, and then from then on you can tell whether it's going to end after the game. If it does end after the game, you can pick the winner, and job done, you've got a 95. If the game ends in a draw, you can decide if you want to do either of them, and go from there. I have obviously...
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.